Love art, but don't love the price tags of the frames that you put them in? Well, I got a trick for you that'll get you large, high quality, good frames for under $10. Let's go. Okay, so I know the title was a little clickbaity. Sorry about that, but I am really serious. And I want to show you guys how to get quality frames affordably. There is going to be a little bit of elbow grease required though. The first and most expensive step is to go ahead and grab some frames like these from your local secondhand store. These frames are made to fit 16 by 20 inch art, because that's what a lot of my art is, and cost me in the range of about $6 to $8 at my local Goodwill. So this is going to be the biggest part of your expense. What matters when you're looking for frames? Well, whether or not you like the shape, if the piece is made of real wood or even metal rather than something that feels more flimsy and lightweight, making sure it has a piece of glass. Whether you like the color or not doesn't really matter, because we're going to paint it. And also, what kind of tabs it has in the back also doesn't matter. We're going to change those out. So now that you're armed and ready, go ahead and check out your local secondhand store, and I'm sure they'd appreciate the business. Once you've picked out, a few frames that you really like, you're gonna go ahead and buy some of these from Amazon, and I will link them in the description. These run in the range of less than $10 for a pack of 100. So you buy one and you are good to go. You can maybe even share with friends and family if you're feeling generous. And now it's time to break out, tools would be a strong word, but let's call it the supplies that we're gonna need to finish this project. Which means we need to move this quest into the basement of despair. It's not actually that scary, but it is a basement. Good girl. And if you tend to be messy like me, I recommend getting something to protect your surface that you're painting on. I recommend an old shower curtain. Works great. Time to begin the second quest. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these obstacles. And a warning from personal experience, because I learned the hard way. Take these out completely or you will break your glass. Next, take out all of the innards and make sure you put them somewhere safe. You do not want your glass to get broken. Now we're gonna give it a good sanding. I'm gonna start with a 240 grit, and you don't want it to be baby booty smooth, but you want it to have a matte finish, which means that you've removed all of the shine that's gonna make it harder for your paint to stick. Next, quick wipe down.
The wood was pretty enough at this stage. I was tempted just to leave it, but decided that I wanted the cohesiveness of all my frames being the same color.
You want that boy slightly moist. There are a few things less fun than watching paint dry, so I'm gonna go do something else for a while. Round two, ding ding ding. just like rotisserie chicken, we're gonna go ahead and flip it to make sure we get both sides evenly. And now we wait. You know, for someone who is so bad with patience, I sometimes have to wonder why I decided to be a painter. 1 final coat for good measure. And now that we are done watching paint dry, it is time to plan and mark so that we can add these guys in. My thought process as far as these go, more is more. I don't want to have the glass falling out of my frames, but that might just be me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 1 every 4 inches along the short side and every 5 inches along the long side. Whoops, soldier down. Stay, sir. We're also going to make sure that we actually get overlap wherever we put them, because that's kind of important. Now for the bit that involves power tools. And do you need to use power tools for this? Well, no, but I can promise it'll make your life easier. And besides, Dremels are affordable.
All we're doing here is creating starting holes for our screws, so make sure that you don't go very deep and especially do not go all the way through your frame.
We're ready to put these on the frame. Next, wash your glass, acquire some art, and you can feel free to check out my shop, linked down below. Put it all together like a Scooby-Doo sandwich, and you've got yourself a beautiful piece of art in a frame that you get to hang up on your walls. Congratulations! Thanks for sticking around to the end. I hope you really enjoyed the video, and if you like art stuff, you should check out my other videos. I made some cool stuff. Just saying. But either way, I'll catch you later.